Okay, so if you love protective styles, we're talking braids, locks, wigs, the whole deal, you already know scalp care is everything. But what if I told you that your weekly wash isn't actually getting your scalp truly clean? Well, today we're going to break down an at-home scalp detox that gets rid of all that hidden gunk you can't even see. Now, really, think about it. We all see the obvious product buildup, but what about the invisible stuff that's just camping out under there day after day? The stuff that a regular shampoo just kind of glides right over. You see, it turns out our hair and scalp are like magnets for way more than just styling cream. I mean, think about it. Heavy metals from the water in old pipes, chemical coatings from synthetic hair, not to mention just everyday pollutants in the air. And here's the kicker. Your standard shampoo just isn't designed to wash this stuff away. And that right there is the real problem. You know that lingering itch, the irritation, or maybe that faint odor you just can't seem to shake? That's not just product buildup. It's basically your scalp screaming for a true reset. This is where the difference becomes super clear. Look, your regular shampoo is great for a surface level clean, but when it comes to nasty stuff like heavy metals or chemical residues, that's just not its job. A targeted detox, on the other hand, is built to do exactly that. And get this, it's made to work with your extensions or wig, all while actively soothing your scalp. So how does this whole thing work? It's a 5-step ritual, and it all kicks off with step 1, the pre-cleanse. This is a super important prep stage. First thing you're going to do is work this amazing oil blend right onto your scalp and through your hair or extensions. Then you just chill. Let it sit for about 30 to 60 minutes. Now, this isn't just you waiting around. This is the oil getting to work, dissolving all that stubborn, deep down buildup before the real cleaning even starts. So why start with oil? Well, it's pretty simple chemistry. Oil dissolves oil, right? A lot of the toughest gunk we deal with, like wig adhesives or heavy gels, it's all oil-based. So this pre-cleanse step basically just melts all that junk away, which makes it so much easier to wash out completely. And listen, we're not talking about just any old oil. This stuff is a powerhouse blend. You've got nourishing argan oil, you've got protective vitamin E, and that soothing rosemary extract. It's all about feeding your scalp while you get it ready for that deep, deep clean. Okay, now that the oil has done its job and loosened everything up, we get to the heart of the ritual. This is steps 2 and 3, what I like to call the detox magnet phase. This is where the real heavy lifting happens. So, you'll mix this detox powder with a bit of water or apple cider vinegar, and it creates this rich, incredible paste. You apply that directly to your scalp, and for the next 10 to 15 minutes, magic happens. That paste is literally pulling impurities from your skin. You're feeling the purification in real time. And that magnet metaphor, it's literally what's happening. The natural clays in the mask have a negative electrical charge. Most of the toxins and heavy metals have a positive charge. So just like a magnet, the clay attracts and latches onto all those impurities, pulling them right out of your scalp and hair. So cool, right? The secret sauce here is this classic power duo. First, you have these amazing natural clays like bentonite, which are incredible at just absorbing all the bad stuff. Then you pair that with activated charcoal, which has this huge porous surface area that acts like a super effective trap for all those chemicals and residues. All right, we've pulled all this bad stuff out. Now it's time for the final, and I mean crucial steps. Rinsing it all away and bringing your scalp back into total balance. Seriously, don't skip this part. It's just as important as the detox itself. So first, you rinse everything out really, really well with lukewarm water, and you can actually feel the grime just washing away. Then you follow up with the final touch, a beautiful, soothing botanical infusion to calm and rebalance your scalp. This final rinse is basically a sigh of relief for your scalp. You've got stimulating rosemary, calming chamomile, super hydrating aloe, and green tea, which is packed with antioxidants. This isn't just a rinse, it's a full-on nourishing treatment to calm everything down. You know, a deep detox is powerful, which makes this final step totally essential. It immediately calms any sensitivity, it brings your scalp's natural pH back to where it should be, and it soothes any inflammation. What you're left with is a scalp that feels refreshed and comfortable, never tight or dry. Okay, so you've gone through all 5 steps. Now for the big question. What's the payoff? Why should this become your new go-to ritual before every single install? Well, let's talk numbers for a second. A single, complete at-home session of this ritual, it costs somewhere between $14 and $19. Just let that sink in. Now, compare that to what you pay for a professional salon detox. I mean, the value is just incredible. You're getting those professional-grade results, but on your own time, in your own home, for a tiny fraction of the price. And honestly, the benefits go way beyond just the cost. We're talking immediate relief from itching and any weird odors. Your hair's natural shine comes back. But even bigger than that, by creating this perfectly clean foundation, you're setting the stage for healthier hair growth, and you're actually reducing your body's overall toxic load. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Taking care of your scalp isn't just about how your hair looks. It's about what your body is absorbing. This ritual is a really powerful, proactive step you can take to protect your long-term wellness. So it all boils down to this. Your hair can only be as healthy as the foundation it grows from. A clean, balanced, and detoxified scalp is everything. So the real question is, what are you going to do to protect that foundation?